Mara is out sick today. Girl, we miss you, Tam.
Yes.
But we have an amazing guest bro host filling in for her. He's a legendary radio host who lights up the airwaves on the Big Boy Morning Show on Real 92.3. He's the voice of Los Angeles. Everyone give it up for Big Boy! I feel like Big Boy.
Hello.
Big Boy, it is always great to have you here.
You don't understand how amazing it is to be here. Because, you know, for real, I'm a fan first. And I know people probably say, but I'm telling you, y'all live on my screen.
No way. And we
just to
are
be
huge
here-
fans of yours.
I got up all in his face backstage. I go, Big Boy, real talk.
She was like, do you watch us? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, look me in the eye. Look me in the eye. And I got intimidated. I looked in her eye. I was like, yes. But it's not a lot, for real, for real.
That means a lot. Thank you so much.
And it means a lot to just be here.
Oh, well,
You know?
thank you.
And we rock out to you, man. You break it down every day. You can be on your show.
Thank you.
Well, since you are a fan, you already know how this goes down.
Hello.
So I have to ask you, are you ready to keep it 100?
I'm ready to keep
With some girl chat.
100%.
There you go.
100.
All right, let's get into it. I'm going to go straight in.
All righty.
Speaking of keeping it real, Barack Obama and NBA superstar Steph Curry recently hosted a town hall in Oakland, California, as a part of our former president's My Brother's Keeper program, which aims to build ladders of opportunity for boys and young men of color. During the... I know, yeah, give it up for that. During the candid conversation, Obama actually talked about the importance of positive role models in building young men's self-confidence, even calling out the music industry for not always setting such a great example. Obama said, quote, if you are really confident about your financial situation, you're probably not going to be wearing an 8-pound chain around your neck because you know, oh, I got bank. I don't have to show you how much I got. I feel good. He went on to say, if you are very confident about your sexuality, you don't have to have 8 women around you twerking. So, Big Boy, do you agree with what our former president had to say?
I agree with him 100%. 100%. You know, those that have it, you don't have to flaunt it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and Obama, come on, you gotta respect the architect. That's the OG. He got Michelle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if he didn't get Michelle by an 8-pound chain or what's in the driveway, and I'm not a what's in the driveway. Let me own the house. I don't want to. Let me own the driveway. I don't care about what's in the driveway. And plus, you know, you got to keep it 100. I mean, he got his Michelle, and I try to keep it 100 with my Veronica. Hello. There it is. And she's there with me, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if she can see, but she's there with me.
You know what it is, too, is the message comes, he backs it up with the message. That's why you can take it. He only got one baby mama.
Right.
He ain't got 15.
Right.
You know? And then he is starting to sound like one of them little old dads, you know? I can't wait for him to say one day, you know, keep crying. I'm going to give you something to cry about.
Don't you look at nothing.
I feel like I get what he's saying, but I have 2 perspectives on this. One, I don't think that necessarily somebody that does this lacks confidence or doesn't, I don't necessarily mean that they think that like, oh, I'm so insecure about my financial things. I also think it depends on the culture that you're influenced by. I think that has a big part to play in it. There are guys that go and get big, you know, diamond neck pieces because they like it. That's like, some people will say, well, Adrian, why do you wear makeup? Oh, it's because you don't feel good about yourself. You like to put them on. No, I actually just really like a lot of makeup. So one thing doesn't always equal the other, but I think what Barack Obama is talking about in this is actually more so about finding a deeper meaning in your life, finding deeper meaning to things. Like, okay, I have the option now at a certain age, but then I think it takes maturity and life to live, to come to that place where you're like, I have the option to buy this chain that costs thousands of dollars, or I could give it to charity, or I could buy my mom a house, or I could put a down payment to get my, you know, my niece some books for school.
It does take some time as well. You know what I'm saying? And the age that I am now, I did certain things at 25 as well.
Yeah.
So you got to look at what Obama's saying, and he's an older gentleman.
Yeah.
But you also have to pay your tuition into the School of Experience. We'll go out and we'll buy the chains, we'll do this. But also you do have to listen to someone that's a little bit older and that's been there.
Yeah.
And you got to take that and tuck it as well.
Right.
Yes.
You get what I'm
And you
saying?
know, I wonder if sometimes
do it 'cause they like it.
when you work in an industry, let's say we're on TV, right? And I wonder if sometimes keeping up with the Joneses for us, you always have to wear designer labels, you always got to fly a certain class. And I'm so proud of the fact that I was raised with my parents not giving me everything in life, but feeling like I just had what I needed. So that today I almost don't want to always fork out for just a first class ticket. I am okay with coach because I want to remind myself, like, girl, you can get in coach and you're going to fly it and you're going to get there safely and be okay with that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, the plane is going to the same place. And so I just, even
I
labels.
fly first class because I'm just big. So I need, you know, I'm like, let me sacrifice, let me
Or
save
you can
up.
fly coach and just wait on that upgrade.
There's that.
I'll be
There's
on that
that.
upgrade list just waiting.
But do you ever also, sometimes you don't want to always buy luxury things because you're almost like, you don't want to get used to it. You want to also be able to go to Target and like put together a fly outfit and say you did.
I think you get to a point where you don't care how much money you have. There's just certain things I won't spend that much money on. That's because I don't feel comfortable with it. I don't think it makes sense for me.
Well, you got to remember who his audience he was talking to. He was talking to young black men. And so what he was trying to say is that what you see on Instagram and everything, a lot of that stuff ain't real. A lot of that stuff, they really don't own a lot of those gold chains. You see them with all that money, that's not really real. So I think he was really trying to present a message of you don't have to, you know, you're not some superstar dude if you don't have 8 women. You a superstar if you have one woman that's doing sellout shows for her book. I think that's what he was saying.
Yes, again. Well, it's always important to set a good example, especially in relationships. However, that can get complicated when the man you're seeing has a girlfriend.
Say what?
And while many women hold out hope that the man they're seeing will see the light and leave his girlfriend or wife, a recent Madame Noir article said to stop holding your breath. The article listed some hard truths of reasons why he won't leave her for you.
Preach.
Like, you constantly allow him to have sex with no strings attached.
Preach.
You may be his escape from responsibility, and he now sees you simply as, quote, mistress material. So do you think that all women who stay with men who have girlfriends are fools or optimists?
I don't understand the question. Are these women married or it don't matter? It's just...
Maybe she's single and the guy has a girlfriend.
Either way, you're in a relationship with a man who has a girlfriend. You're hoping that he will break up with her to eventually make you the main.
So you're basically sharing the dude.
This is the dumb part. It's a girlfriend, not a wife. Bitch, all you gotta say is, I don't wanna be with you and walk away. What's the difficulty? If a man is telling you, like, this is not, there's no paperwork involved in boyfriend, girlfriend. Like, some things are just that simple. If he doesn't wanna be with her, guess what, sweetie? He's not gonna be with her. I don't get, like, there's such a small, girl, it's like 0.00001. I don't really know if that's the statistics, but I'm saying it's a small chance that a man is going to leave, especially a marriage or a relationship, for you. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't.
And if you're holding your breath, breathe. If you're holding your breath,
that part.
breathe.
You might get some oxygen.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a married man.
Yes.
How many married men do you know that even if they have side women, they're not leaving their wife for the side chick?
It's
They're in
going
a
to
happy
be
relationship.
It's going to be the cake and eat it too. For one, I don't think you're in the greatest and happiest relationship if you're
If you
doing
have
that
a side
anyway.
person,
You know what I'm saying? So
that's not.
And somebody here or somebody out there need to hear this. If you're waiting, you need to stop. Cash your chips in because 9 times out of 9.5, and I don't know if that's the statistic, they're not going to get up.
No.
They're not going to get up and leave.
But a lot of women, okay, we're not talking about married women. I'm talking about you meet a guy and he says, oh, I got a girlfriend. A lot of women, some women like competition. They think, oh, well, I can try to take him. So that's, I think, what we're talking about. And if you're talking about that, to me, that's sort of like multi-dating. It depends on what the relationship is with the guy and the girl. Like if you ask him, what's your relationship with her? And he said, well, we're supposed to be exclusive. Or if it's an open relationship, that's something different. But I always tell women when you're dating, you have to decide what you want out of a relationship. You know, first.
Okay, yes, I hear you on that, Lonnie.
Most would
and
say
am
they
I
don't
old-fashioned to
want
just think like straight up girl code, not just for my girls out there, but also for myself? If the dude I even think of, if the dude I even think I'm interested in has another woman, I just back off because I wouldn't want that done to me, so I wouldn't even want to touch
But
that.
what I'm saying
That's
is...
just girl code, right?
No, but if he's dating another girl, that's what
when
I'm saying. Is it, do you establish...
Dating. Okay, so they're not exclusive.
Right.
No,
Okay.
this says girlfriend.
I love how Lonnie is making sure, like, hold on.
No,
like,
because...
No, because...
Yes,
in these
girlfriend,
streets.
like a girlfriend.
So if he say, I got a girlfriend and we're exclusive, that means off.
Okay.
But what if he say, I got a girlfriend and we're in an open relationship?
Oh, that's different.
What if it's open? Yeah.
If it's open, then
but
you're
we were
clarifying that.
speaking on, is he going to leave? Is it cake and eat it too? So if it's an open relationship, then yeah, you know,
Yes.
go do what you do.
Okay.
But if it's you and I together, and I think, okay, he's gonna leave her, then nah. I mean, I would just go on. You could do bad by yourself.
Yeah, if you have to be kept a secret, there's a problem there.
Yeah.
Like if you have to be kept a secret.
Say that again, because I think that's the rule.
If you have to be kept a secret, there is a problem. If you cannot go to his home,
Right.
if you are not, there's a problem there. That means that we are betraying someone else's trust.
So basically, you're saying he's cheating. Okay, well then let's just say he's cheating.
Yes, but
Now
girls,
I understand. Y'all up here, the girlfriend, the wife, I'm confused.
I'll be like, okay, Lonnie, welcome to the conversation. What I'm saying is, yeah, that's exactly.
Can we start this show over?
No, listen, what they're saying is, the question at hand is, when there is a side chick, does the side chick believe in her heart that he's gonna leave his main
Yes.
for the side?
And
You
most
think they believe that in their heart, right?
Yes. Well,
They're
also,
stupid.
but also in that time, usually the man is dropping little crumbs to feed that
Right.
something is
Exactly.
about to happen
Right.
to give you
He
a
cheated.
chance.
That
That's
is
it.
true.
That's the issue.
He cheated.
And what Adrian just said earlier, don't forget what you're gonna say. I'm just gonna piggyback what you just said. Ladies, every single one of y'all who've been in this situation, you know when you're the side piece. Don't act dumb. You know.
You know.
Don't let that
you know?
intuition
And if you don't
not do
know?
its job.
You ready
How
for
you
this?
know? How you know?
Because you asked. Let me tell
How
you.
you know? No, y'all, we experts. What, how
But
you
if
know?
he's
gonna tell
telling
you
you
this
he's
how you
gonna
know.
leave his girl, then I think you know that you're the side piece.
Yeah.
Like if I say, hey, I'm gonna leave my girl, I'm like, oh, okay. I
What
must
if
be
you
the side
don't
piece.
find out that he got a girl?
Okay, this is the thing. I think going back to
We're
what
going
Jeannie
to another
said.
scenario. This is
Going
just-
to what Jeannie
yeah.
said, I think how you find out is when it comes to girl code, if there is another woman in question, I think the correct thing to do is to step to that woman and clarify what that relationship is.
Okay.
I think that is to me the right thing to do. If there is a question, why can't I come? Guy, well, if that's the case, I'd like to meet her. I'd
Yeah,
like to make sure that let's have a conversation.
That's not gonna happen.
You know what they say?
You can't.
You say that again?
That's not gonna happen.
You know why?
Like if you're just in the middle, then say, hey, I want to go talk to this girl, see where you at. No.
Okay,
You know
but
why?
But you know what, though?
Then-
But then that's when you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Then
if
you
he says that
know.
to you,
It ain't real.
If he says that to you, you look at him, you say, well, you know, when two or more gather, we gonna have church, boo-boo, so bring her in.
Yeah.
Let's have this talk.
That's-
And also, ladies, if you're not on the Instagram, if you're not on the post, then that should tell you something there too. Because modern day now, if you don't make it to the gram, then you should know then too.
Exactly. Thank you.
Do it for
I'm
the
just
gram.
looking for clues.
With a caption on it, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? With a caption with you like this.
Okay?
Exactly.
If he not posting you up, it's something
Yeah.
else going on.
Exactly.
This is how sad this is. This list can get that obvious. Like, if you have to walk into his house at certain hours of the day because she's there sometimes, so you can only come between 8 and 8:35.
Okay.
There's a problem.
Yes.
All the
Like, how
pictures
many
are
of these
down.
can we do?
And the moral of the story, he's not leaving his girlfriend, his wife.
Yes.
Find your own man.